I'm thankful that we've got TCR Gives Back going on in full swing. It's definitely a little bit smaller this year. A lot of people are struggling to be able to contribute to it, but we are going to do the best we can to still, you know, make a decent contribution to our homeless and displaced vets this year. You know, make their holiday season a little bit more comfortable and a little bit brighter, because without the sacrifice and service of those vets that sacrificed and worked in service for us, we would not have the freedoms that we have today, that are the freedoms that we have to be thankful for, that we have to fight for, and that we have to remember. Hey guys, welcome to TCR. Sid here. Thanks for clicking on the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today it occurred to me that Thanksgiving is rapidly approaching, and it's time to think about some of the things that we're thankful for. So I'm in the dreaded car pickup line to get Frankie this afternoon. They get out a little early this week, of the 2 days a week that they go to school, for parent-teacher conferences. So we have that to look forward to. See how she's been doing with the so-called blended learning. But Thanksgiving is, what, a week and a half away right now as I film this. We have a lot to be thankful for in this country, as well as just in our household. I wanted to take a second to talk to you guys about being thankful, even though right now is one of the craziest times I've ever lived through. I think the first being 9/11 and the feeling of getting up in the morning and trying to figure out what movie was on every station. That was the first thought I had. That was just a crazy, crazy time. And this has been sort of like a long, slow motion sequence in a bad movie, you know, sort of like the car crash, the anticipated car crash that just keeps happening and being shown again and again from different angles. These last, 8 months have been pretty much a disaster on a lot of levels for a lot of people. You know, people have dealt with this pandemic and the reaction to it being somewhat crazy depending on who you talk to. And I think that the other things to consider are that people are losing their businesses, people are not able to see their friends and family, people are feeling very isolated and alone, they're not able to make their mortgage payment, they maybe aren't, you know, able to get food on the table, you know, they're having to go to food banks, and they're having to do a lot of things that they never really thought that they would have to do, because this has been going on for so long, and in some areas more so than others. And I think it's very telling how different communities have reacted. Here in my community, people have reached out to small businesses, have been trying to support them as best we can in our area, in our community, in our little town. And it's appreciated because our neighbors are the ones that own these businesses. And I'm very thankful that our town has come together to, you know, be safe. And when there were threats of riots in our area, our town came together to keep each other safe. I'm not advocating, you know, any kind of violence or vigilantism, but I do believe in protecting one's home and one's town and community. And I think that that's important. And, you know, one of the downsides, of course, to being in a larger city is that you don't always have that sense of community and that sense of my neighbor has my back that you do in a smaller town. It's one of the things that I'm very thankful for, is that I do feel safe in my town right now, even with all of the craziness that's going on in the world around us, the uncertainty of the outcomes of the elections, you know, whether or not as an American we can even, you know, trust the system currently because of some of the things that are coming to light right now is a little disheartening and disconcerting. But I do believe that our country will come out of this stronger than we went into it. Now, that might sound crazy, but I do have faith that the principles that this country was founded on and what it means to people, not only the people that live here in America, in this great country, but the people that have fought and will fight in the future so hard to be able to come here, to have the American dream, to share in this wonderful melting pot of cultures that is what America is. I'm very thankful to be a part of that and to live in it and to see it and to breathe it every day. I want you guys to think about the fact that yes, there's a lot of negativity right now. There's a lot of negativity in the news. There's a lot of negativity in the world right now because of the current state of things. So it's important to take moments and enjoy the fresh air. Enjoy your family time. Enjoy a simple meal together. Enjoy taking your dog for a walk. Enjoy going outside and watching the chickens. Enjoy playing with your goats. Whatever it is for you, find some things in your life that you are truly thankful for and take a moment and be appreciative for them, especially right now with a lot of people feeling a lot of uncertainty. It's important to recognize the things that are positive in our life and emphasize those. So even with things being completely crazy, people going through different levels of panic and anger and fear, anxiousness and distrust and all of the other emotions that are kind of swirling about right now, take a minute, smile, make eye contact with somebody, acknowledge that human being. I think everyone wearing the masks so much, we are feeling a little dehumanized lately and disconnected from each other. So, you know, take a moment, make eye contact with your clerk at your local grocery store and smile, genuinely ask how they're doing and listen for the answer. That's important. Take those little moments to be grateful and thankful for the things that you do have in your life. I'm grateful that I'm in pickup line right now. I'm going to see my daughter in just a couple minutes, and that I get to go home and do some farm chores and edit some YouTube videos. And these are all things that might be silly, mundane, day-to-day tasks, but they can bring you joy and they can make you thankful. So this Thanksgiving, I'm very thankful for how well our channel is doing, how well it's growing despite right now some of the challenges that we have with that a lot of channels are having with that. I am very thankful for your support and you guys' continued support. I'm thankful that we've got TCR Gives Back going on in full swing. It's definitely a little bit smaller this year. A lot of people are struggling to be able to contribute to it, but we are going to do the best we can to still, you know, make a decent contribution to our homeless and displaced vets this year, and you know, make their holiday season a little bit more comfortable and a little bit brighter, because without the sacrifice and service of those vets that sacrificed and worked in service for us, we would not have the freedoms that we have today, that are the freedoms that we have to be thankful for, that we have to fight for, and that we have to remember. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell so you get the notifications.